Okay, so we're going to go over the forbidden techniques. 12 to 6 elbow. Right? It's illegal in the UFC. You could break a block of ice with it. That's what they said in the early rules meetings and stuff. But anyway, we've been talking about this idea. Let's kind of have a neutral guard for me. This idea of leading in with your elbow, connecting to your forearm, leading with your elbow to hit the Americana from mount. Okay? We go all sorts of different ways to do that. This, we're talking like strikes, self-defense, somebody's covering up. You may have tried to use one of the other entries, slaps, to get them to put their hands where you want, but they're still just parrying attacks. You haven't found your entry, okay? With this, I'm thinking about striking them, okay, to create the opportunities. Maybe MMA, you can use this at more of a legal angle, kind of coming this way to connect, but the last technique we're talking about coming in on the top arm. Okay, so here if he's blocking, there's my 12 to 6, spike it into the side, and there's my entry for the Americana. Okay, so if he's here, right, like look, coming down, there's my strike, connecting to his forearm, leading to the mat. Basic, okay? He's got both hands here. You don't have to pick an arm that's on top. Just go right down the middle. Look, I caught his chin on the way in. This is what I mean by 12 to 6, straight down, okay? Think back early in this sort of modern era of MMA history, John Jones was disqualified in the Matt Hamill fight. He was the Death Fighter 205er, and he was whipping Matt Hamill's ass hard, like dislocated his collarbone, taking him down, all this stuff. And then he gets him down and mount after slamming him and breaking his collarbone, and throws one of these, and they DQ'd him. He could have broken a block of ice with that. You know, that's like go listen to them making that legal. And I think Big John McCarthy talks about it on Joe Rogan, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, but just some history of the sport side. Right. Also, you know, encourage people to think about it this way. You know, yeah, it's a foul in MMA. So what's a great form of self-defense? Study what fouls are. How to stop yourself from getting fouled, how to stop yourself from getting things like poked in the eye, you know, being able to protect your face like against more than just a jab or something, right? And, you know, just encourage everybody to look at it that way. It's you know, I want a full spectrum on my jiu-jitsu of being able to teach people that they're not going to come do my boxing, kickboxing, or Muay Thai class, you know. And if they did, they would be better off, but they want self-defense against strikes. We can still take some of that into account. I'm not trying to teach them tie elbows. I'm trying to teach them how to drop an elbow, maybe commit a foul in a sport. That I wouldn't talk to, you know, I would mention this to my fighters and stuff, but we wouldn't go over it. It's illegal at amateur to do an elbow to the face on the ground, you know? So it's like, that's great for self-defense. So again, you're leading in with that elbow here and get your finish. All right, thanks.